Hello. I was gonna say it's been a while, but it's been a week. A week is not that much of a while. You may be wondering, and you probably are, how does her hair look so good? Secret is, I'm gonna tell you, because like you're probably subscribed, right? I just watched it. I grew it myself. Actually, I think this intro is very fitting to today's video because this is one of those weeks where I don't have a plan. Usually I'll have some notes, like a general idea of what I want to talk about. This week, I have to go somewhere. I have to get ready. So gonna do my makeup because we have two new edition. Yeah, I did like the holiday sale. This is the setting spray, all-nighter setting spray, apparently best one in the world, don't know. And then a gloss, a Fenty gloss, the Fenty Glow. So excited. Already tried it. Lucky love it. This is gonna be like a chit chat, get ready with me. So I'm gonna get ready on camera because that's what people do. I don't prime because I can't find any primer that I like. First topic, I've been thinking about this a lot. I see everywhere that after an argument, like you shouldn't seek vengeance. And I think to some extent, I can agree, I can understand. What has been really troubling me is that a lot of people are saying you shouldn't be the bigger person. First of all, before I say anything stupid, I'm not fully sure what that means. I'm assuming it's like a let it go, drop it. You would be showing more maturity compared to that other person if you don't engage in their either like fight or in the discussion, or like you would be literally the more mature person if that's what you did. I don't think so. To me, as long as you can clearly articulate your feelings and what bugs you, either in a relationship. I just noticed that I had something in my teeth. I want to apologize to my community because I think that was, as a Virgo, I usually always check, but this time I was like, I'm gonna freestyle it. Anyways, lesson learned, always check your teeth. I just think that being the bigger person means being the wuss. That might just be me. I'm just wondering how me not voicing my concerns or opinion, how is that making me the more mature person? I feel like on the other hand, it's making you like bottle up emotions and not be honest as much as you could with someone else, whether that's a friend or like a romantic partner or family, whatever. Why does being the bigger person means shutting up? Maybe that's just my Aries moon talking, being like ready to fight at any point, but I'm just genuinely curious, like who came up with that? Was it someone that just always wanted to win? Because if so, I think that's genius. What is the goal anyways of being the bigger person? Like, what does it mean? Because no one's gonna come up to you and be like, hey, out of your 16 arguments, how many of them were you the bigger person in? Unless you do that. Maybe I should start doing that. Anyways, I thought this was not even a mind bleep, but just interesting. Now that I'm employing my contour, I'm thinking about Jessie Nelson. There are definitely lots of other videos, so I'm not gonna do like a full rundown here because this is like a chit chat, get ready with me. But basically, Jessie Nelson is a British singer, maybe rapper too, I don't know, artist. She used to be in Little Mix, and I think they won like X Factor or something like that, or it came in. Anyway, they got famous after X Factor and they were like a girls band. Fun fact, I thought their music at the time again was like, you know, out there, but that was 2012, so I'm over it. Although I think they do have real talent. Basically, Jessie decided to, I should mention, because that's the big part, she's white. She left Little Mix maybe earlier this year to start her solo career, and not that it matters in this context, but she was the one that was not always bullied, but basically she, during her time in the girls group, it's not a boys band, it's like a girls band doing Little Mix, she was bullied a lot for being overweight by the fans, and also every time they would do interview and stuff like that. Now, I don't know why I'm putting this into context because it really doesn't matter, but that's the excuse she used. Jessie is white. She is a white woman. She is a Caucasian, unseasoned person. She released her song with Nicki Minaj. First off, like, you can smell the controversy. but she released a song as her first debut. I know it's a single, but it might be part of an album, not sure about that, called Boys, with, again, Nicki Minaj. The song itself, that's not what we're here to judge. In the clips of the music video, she's basically the same color as Nicki, who is a white woman. So that's awkward. So blackfishing is, simply put, when you are not black, but you look black. You look black, you act black, you talk black, like you use AVE, stuff like that. I could do a whole video about that. There are already tons of them on the internet, so let me know if that interests you. I think it's definitely a topic that should be talked about, especially with such huge artists like Nicki Minaj. I'm talking like her as an artist. She broke charts. She still does. She's like recognized in the game. She's listened to by so many goddamn people and followed by even more people. So who she associates herself with, husband, that will matters to not even fans, but people that don't even look up to her, just like people that somehow see her. I used to take my time so much with eyeliner, and I realized I can just do it fast. It'll be ugly, but I'm just gonna go over it with like concealer because I don't have time for perfection and I know I'm gonna fail. Anyways, pro tip, I just think it's interesting the way she advocated for herself, because she was basically saying, I love the black community, I grew up with hip-hop, R&B, like that's the culture that I grew up with, so that's all I know. Therefore, to me, it's not offensive because I love black culture. This is definitely a complex subject. The bottom line is, if it offends the black community, it's racist. That's it. Were you waiting for more? That's literally it. For her to say, I didn't mean any harm and I love the black community, the black culture, work. It's just like, okay, good for you. But in that case, respect it. I think it's not that hard. Personally, who am I to judge? And I think it's interesting that for blackfishing claims, a lot of artists or celebrity will go straight to the argument of like, oh, but I didn't mean it and I love the black community or black culture, or I love this from black culture, I took this from XYZ. Like, okay, and like, what's your point? You're still blackfishing and you're only talking about it because you got caught. So what are we doing now, Miss Ma'am? Does it look? Nope. Okay, that's cool. My question to black people is how, because I've been trying to think about that and I don't think I have like the perfect answer, and from the videos that I watched, I don't see any particular case of a single individual that apologized and did everything right. I feel like good people in the first place don't do it to the point where it becomes their new personality. Like people get what we call like a black scent, and I didn't know blackfishing was a thing until I started to speak more English and be more on like social media and obviously grow up. Sorry, let's take a moment for the gloss. No gloss. It's exactly what I was looking for, so forgot the setting spray. Shake. Shooketh. I think they said to go with a T and an X, so. This is my second time using the spray, and every time I do, I open my mouth. It does not taste good. So I guess my question is, what is the right way for a person that did blackfish? What is the way for that person to redeem themselves, make the public like forget about it? Is there a right way to apologize? Does it depend on the factors? I don't know. I'm basically just like, I'm genuinely curious because I think like here we're talking about blackfishing, but what about celebrities that openly say they're attracted to minors or say really questionable thing that if you were not a white man, a white rich man, you would just not get away with? So I think I'm just if there's any celebrity publicist, or if you know someone that works in that, because okay, that's the issue. Jessie, she's gonna be okay. Like, this is impacting her right now because it's new, because it's gossip, because oh my god, she handled it so wrong. So it's gonna keep on being there on like her artist record for a year max if she stops blackfishing. But like, people are still gonna listen to her music and go to her shows and support her as an artist. Again, remember all the people I mentioned? Artists. As people, I couldn't care less, and even if I did, they're not your friends. We don't know them. So I barely know myself. I thought it was relevant to this video because we did start by being the bigger person. And so I think that's my question here. Like, do we as an audience, do we have to become the bigger person so that we acknowledge just basically, okay, I actually saw a really interesting video by Mia about basically celebrities going to like the fashion show over brand that is just not D&G, like it's not good. And those celebrities on the same, like at the same time, were promoting not promoting climate change, but promoting actions against climate change and encouraging their fans to like take actions and, you know, be serious about that because we only have one planet. Mia mentioned Doja Cat, and she did mention also that she was boycotting her music because Doja, you probably heard about it, but like beginning of her career, right after Say So became like an international bop, it was leaked or given, I actually can't remember exactly, that she used derogatory words. And basically at this moment it was really divided, and it brought back the debate of, if an artist F's up, well, that's the thing though, the person F's up, not the artist. If some dirt is discovered from their past, do you still support the person? The artist? Neither? Both? Because you don't think, like, I don't know, you want to give people a second chance, and again, you want to be the bigger person, or does it depend on what they've done, what they've said, or the way they reacted? I think I'm just genuinely curious because, to my knowledge, I don't think Doja ever acknowledged the like controversy. It was a real issue, so I don't want to call it controversy, but I don't know another word. And then what Mia said, she was like, I've decided that we can give people a second chance, and also because of Doja, like, you know, her music is, they're all bobs, okay? And so Mia was like, I've decided to stop not even just canceling someone, but fully being like, no, I boycott you, I'm never looking at you again, I'm never following you on social media ever again. So that really made me wonder, and that's what sparked like the whole, do I want to be the bigger person? Long story short, I don't care, I will say what I have to say, and that's my Aries moon talking, I'm sorry. She's right though. Thanks. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you made it this far. Good job. I don't know why everything looks so clear. I don't have a filter on the video, it's just, I think it's just the light. Let me show you what I really look like. That's a bit better. No? Oh, nope. Okay, I guess maybe it's the camera. Okay, anyways. I really don't think being the bigger person is a big deal, because if you have something to say, then just say it. Unless your intention is to be mean or to hurt the other person. Like if we're not talking about constructive communication, then like, obviously that doesn't apply. I don't know, I'm not convinced. I did not convince myself. So anyways, hopefully you can convince me. Probably not, I'm stubborn. Yeah, and about Jessie Nelson, if you know about the topic, if you like followed what she said on live and like stuff like that, let me know what you think. What I know for sure is that the way she acted, because of the way she reacted to the whole situation, to the claims of her blackfishing, I will not be streaming her song. And I know I'm just one person, and it doesn't change the fact that she's still like probably a millionaire and has still the platform to, you know, do things that will make her even more rich. Good for you. Unless I see, I think that's the thing, unless I see actual change in actions, not just word, which that's gonna take time. That doesn't just change overnight, especially because she's been blackfishing her whole career. So it's gonna take a little while. But until there's change for anyone, yeah, I think it's gonna be a no for me. Because, you know, X Factor. that's honestly really it for me. I am done. I look professional but cute. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was entertaining even a little bit. I'm so sorry for rambling so much. You've seen me in my truest self when I just wanna or yap yap yap. Before you go, remember to empty your email boxes because that pollution is not cute. I hope you had fun. I'll see you next week. Hopefully I'll be more inspired. That's it for me today. Thanks for bearing with me. Bye.